I mean, where would you rather live if you're a reporter? Would you rather live in Tel Aviv or would you rather live in, Congo?
Yeah.
So
It
I mean,
sounds like a great place to be an international reporter. Just to chime in, I think that if you look historically, like Jews kind of, everywhere Jews go, they get kicked out of. And they put that like it's on the Jews. But what you see in society is I see it now with Asian culture and Indian culture in America. They're very successful. Asians in school. And the reason is culture. I'm going to go to culture. It was like, people have lower IQs. IQ might be a part of it. Asians, high IQ. Jews, highest IQ. Not sure. I haven't looked up Indians. I'm guessing that's lumped in with East Asian. But so that's a small part of it. But if you look at what those cultures have in common, it's households. It is dual parent households. It's alignment with some kind of moral and ethical philosophy, be it the 10 Commandments or whatever you want to call it. So you see that a lot in those kind of communities. Like my daughter's class, when she graduated a year ago, they had 23 valedictorians, and it was like 18 Indian kids and Asian kids. And I'm like, instead of being like, see, here's how Americans like to do things, or people in general, because we're a jealous people. It's human nature. It's like, man, those stupid Indians, those fucking Indians I'm like, no, what are they doing? Like, what can we emulate? What can we take from this Indian culture to make our culture better? Whereas the normal American sees, oh, these Jews, they're running things. They're CEOs of companies. Look, man, and a lot of these people don't even really have Jewish names. Like, I'm not a big Mark Cuban fan. Like, oh, he's a Jew. His original name wasn't Cuban. Yeah, but nobody knew he was a Jew when he was moving up the ranks. He just worked hard, had a couple really good ideas, and people say, oh, he's scammed. He's a billionaire. He's not dumb, right? But they're like, oh, it's because he's Mark Cubanstein or whatever the hell his name is. I'm like, no, he just happens to be a guy who's Jewish, changed his name because his first name wasn't marketable, and here he is. Because Jewish names aren't really marketable except for Goldberg. It's the only Jewish name that really took off, right? So
it chants well.
Yeah, Goldberg. Yeah, but that's the thing is that culturally, Jewish people stick together. Yes, they do. So do Asians, so do Indians. And that's why you're seeing, if you look down economics, you look down demographics, you will notice that the highest earning cultures, Asians, Jewish people, Indians. Who starts more businesses? Indians. They come over here and they open up businesses. They're more likely to start a small business. They're more likely to do that. So I think it's cultural. What do you think, Andrew?
I'm not one to complain, but the idea that only Jews or Asians stick together too, it's totally false. Like President Trump has a golf club out here in Palm Beach, and he was the first one to open the club to Jews and blacks. All the other golf clubs, these are the white Anglo-Saxon and Protestant golf clubs.
You got a point.
Club. They wouldn't allow anybody else in. The old boy networks in Harvard and Yale, they're pretty exclusionary and it's pretty racial. So for a long, long time. So the idea that like, oh, only Jews were sticking together and that's the only reason that we're successful. It's like, honestly, when you ask where a lot of the hatred comes from, there's a lot of jealousy. It's just we're disproportionate in everything. Smart, talented, hardworking, with like you say, dual parent households. That combination, and perhaps a blessing from God, it leads to a lot of success. And there's a lot of people that frankly are losers, and they look at this success and they're just jealous. They're not living up to what they want in life. They look at the winners and they say, I want that. And I think that everybody in America can make it. And the fact that Jews are disproportionate,